Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to eat some lunch and I'll be back.
Okay.
All right, bro.
While we wait for Father Charles, we can what's up on my show? Bird bag, bird bag, bird 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 bag show. Bird bag, 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 bird bag show, bird bag. Bird Park Show, Bird Park, 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 Bird Park Show, Bird Park. 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 Bird Park Show, Bird Park.
He wasn't going to escape or do anything silly.
Well, I'm just going to cut in one time here. Claude's right. He was very low security.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I agree.
The other thing is this, that there are tapes that exist of the conversations on the phone between Joe and Kent. She wasn't scared of the Irish, she was scared of him. And you just listen to those tapes, she actually says it. She was hoping that he would change, and all the signs that she could see was that he wasn't going to. And then he said, well, maybe I need to change. That was the one brief thing, but then he went on to say, but maybe it's you. Maybe you need to change, and blah, 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 blah. And then she says very meekly, yes, sir. And that was it. That was it when you knew that when he came out, it wasn't going to go well. And that's on record. I'm not making this up. You can find
Oh,
it.
I know. I've heard it. I've heard it.
But his line is that she was scared of the IRS or the government. She's actually scared of him, and that's a fact.
No, that could be. You be actually right, Claude. When I say a product of my generation, I have to make this clear. Um, I'm not a product of my generation,
But
so.
you're
But
not an alpha male. Now, there's the other thing that comes into it. There are people like me that are just sweet and kind all the time, a bit like yourself, but you aren't as good as it is me. And and we are just males a bit broader. We have a feminine side. There are what we call alpha males. You know what I mean? And
hmm
Kent is an alpha male. There are a number of men like it, and they always have to be right, and they are very and the woman needs to just do what she's told, or she gets a good spanking, which possibly I don't know. I can't possibly comment on that, but he's very much like the alpha male, and and that's probably you'll find other people in the group with him. If they're not an alpha male, they will do very well at DL, but where you get two alpha males, you can't have that. So there's a fight. As I'm not talking about a literal fight, and then one of the alpha males has to go. And at the moment, it's Kent that stays because he's still winning. It's the same as a group of monkeys. It really is.
Well, I don't need to defend the alpha male out there because they defend themselves. But an alpha male is not a bad thing, right? Like it's
Well, they're
great.
a hard man. They're more hard man than a soft man. And as
And
you
see
know, a
the
hard man is good to find sometimes.
Good morning.
good
Good morning, kids.
good morning.
morning.
Am I coming through clearly here? I'm sorry,
Yes.
I joined a little bit ago. I had to get into a room and get things figured
Wait,
out.
real quick. I want to make sure.
Claude
Claude, right?
Balls?
Did you say Claude? Did you say I am not an alpha male?
I don't regard you as an alpha male because you are because
okay.
you are like you can you're sometimes wrong. You will say so if you are wrong. You are conciliatory, so you want to reach.
Okay, so about the alpha male concept, it's just like a perception. Okay, it's not real. It's a psychological personality classification. It's completely made up. It's imaginary. You know, they try to classify humankind and psyches into different classes, and most of them, you know, it's just some doctor's opinion.
Yeah,
So,
because
if
you
you
could
believe in
change
alpha
that.
male, it really stems from the idea that there was some alpha wolf and wolf packs, and then supposedly primates have this alpha male concept too. But it's all a bunch of imagination, and to believe that there's such a thing as an alpha male, or it's just
Well,
someone that's always, you know, putting their foot forward before everyone else, or is like, it's just because these are very general. Like, you know, let's say when it comes to astrology, not astronomy, but astrology, where they're trying to fit people into different personality classes like Cancer and Libra and all that. It's
well,
still, it's all imagination.
one,
It's not real, you know.
but
Well,
you can
I
only
would
do
agree with you.
And Virgo.
one point at a time. But it's obvious that it's real because there would not be any competition out there. Like there has to be something going, some kind of hierarchy going on there because there's some guys out there that are, they'll just go and get it, and some guys that won't, and they'll wait and ask nicely and stuff, and that's great.
Well,
That works too.
how about
But
this, Missing Mod? In that case, can you consider that like some guys might be aggressive at some points in their lives, or at other points they might be more passive?
That be me.
So like
There are
character
Chuck,
mixed.
traits like change throughout a
I don't,
person's life. You know what I mean?
I don't think
It's all
I don't think
objective. You
that's
know what I
true
mean?
about you,
It's
Chuck.
not like definable. So it's not science. It's not observable truth. And that's what we like to stick
Well, it
to.
is
Now, something I'd
observable.
also like to point out was
Yes.
Claude's hypocriticism here, his
My
contradictions
what?
that he
My
made. Because
hypocriticism.
first
What's
he said that
hypocriticism?
it's nasty to go and attack someone's family members, but then right after he said that, he goes and tears into Kent's. That's
No,
kind
I
of a
didn't.
hypocritical thing to do.
Oh, how did I tear into Kent's family? Who am I
Well, you
talking
started
to
talking
anyway? I
about his
can't
family.
tell.
Yeah, Claude, that's exactly
It's
what you did. I
Who
mean,
are
I don't have to
you?
give
Who
an
are you?
example now, like a specific example, but just
Yes, well,
like
you
go
okay.
back
said I
30
tore
seconds.
just listen.
Sorry.
You said I
All right,
tore into
chill.
his family.
We need to have one
Yeah,
person talking at
yeah.
a
And who
time.
am I
Yeah,
talking to? Because
Go
I don't
ahead.
know.
Go ahead,
it's
Right.
sea
Claude.
science.
Claude first.
It's sea
Right.
science.
Sea science. Right. Okay. Sea science. That's good. I thought it was someone like you, but I wasn't sure. Sea science. Tell me how I tore into Kent's family. You just said I did. Remember, this is recorded. So you tell me how I said that and then tore into Kent's family. Please tell me. Your turn to speak.
Family, because you're talking about Brett on
All right.
another channel, right? And then directly
Oh, no,
after
no,
that,
no,
you
no. You
started
said
talking
I
about
tore
Kent and
into
his
Kent's
family.
family.
It's so hilarious. Like, you can deny it all you want to, but it just happened on live air. So you're right. We
But
can
tell
take
me
it
what
back
I
and talk
said.
about it.
Tell
So,
me what I
Claude, why do you...
said.
No, hang on. Let me just ask you a general question then, instead of having you try to defend yourself with your antiseptic responses to me. Let's try this. No, let's try this,
What a
Claude. Let's
twerp
try
you
letting
are.
me have a fucking say first. Okay?
One at a time.
Yeah, one at a time.
Sideman's
Let me talk
going.
first and ask you a question. Answer that one.
Sideman's turn.
So let's go.
Did he
You want to attack Covine?
just
Yo,
censor that one, dude? Like, look, I love Kent Hovind, and I agree with his first thing, and I was gonna say that, but I don't need to say it, right? Like, it's no big deal. I just want to have a normal conversation where we are calm. Don't be coming up in here like if I'm not allowed to cuss, you certainly aren't coming in and doing it because yeah, it just isn't happening. I think he said
So I'd be willing to bet $2 that Creation Crybaby is watching our channel and about to make a comment. Crybaby, look at me carefully. Do you believe you are related to a love bug? Just yes or no. Just, are you related to a love bug? Just answer it for us, please, okay? Crybaby is, thank you for watching our show. You're going to get converted, you know. Yeah, okay. Evidence shows that insects originated 480 million years ago. What evidence? And is this based on where they're located in some layer of rock? Crybaby, there is no such thing as a geologic column. It does not exist. If the layers are different ages, where's this top layer coming from? Is it coming from outer space? The fact that something has been taught for a while and believed by a lot of people does not make it true. How long did they teach Nazism in Nazi Germany? And 55 million people followed it. Didn't make it true, though, did it? Lots of things are taught that are simply not true. Let's see, let me call up. The layers are all the same age. They did not come from outer space. I've shown many, many times polystrata trees, trees that are standing up, running through all these layers. Dead trees only stand around a couple years, Crybaby. There is no such thing. Your geologic column is a hoax. It doesn't exist, except in your imagination. So don't tell me there's evidence of bugs from 480 million years ago. The only way you would say such a thing is because you still believe in that stupid geologic column, in spite of the evidence against it. There is no such thing. All the layers are the same age. There is no Jurassic period. None. There is no Cenozoic or Mesozoic or Paleozoic. It's all baloney. Petrified trees standing up, running through all the layers, are found all over the world. I think you need to go back and restudy this. I feel sorry for you that you got taught this. I feel real sorry that you believed it. And I feel real sorry that you still believe it, in spite of the evidence. Petrified trees standing up, running through all the layers. So, okay. Crybaby, try again. Go ahead, brother. Next one. Creationist Crybaby. DNA sequence analysis shows the kiwi are closely related to the extinct Malagasy elephant bird. That's what they said. Kiwi are avian dinosaurs like all birds. Who is teaching you this? Get your money back, Crybaby. I know somebody said that. Gashmu said it. He's got authority, right? Birds are not dinosaurs. Give it up. I think somebody's purposely starting some of these dumb ideas just to see if people will fall for it. Like the Big Bang, everything fit in a dot, right? And we all evolved from an amoeba, right? And the world is flat. There's some really dumb ideas going around out there. And some people got to be sitting back and laughing. Ha! I bet I could tell them this and they'd believe it. And somebody started the idea, let's teach everybody that dinosaurs turned into birds. Watch my lips. That's stupid. Okay? More, okay? No question about it. Okay, in your little brain, there's no question about it. You keep it up there, please. I don't want it. Crybaby. Is he going to answer the cichlid? They have a higher degree of evolvability than other fish species, due in part to the partitioning of trophic function between their oral and pharyngeal jaws. So because they have, are you serious? This is proof that they evolved? You don't get it. I would like a step-by-step scientific explanation how they developed this. So you're claiming they've got this cavity between their jaws. Okay. How did that evolve? Saying it's there is stating the obvious. That's not giving a scientific answer how it evolved. Go cry some more, okay? And come up with an answer this time. Crybaby, good to have you here. Kent, for more distant galaxies, astronomers rely on supernova, like Cepheid variables. I understand that, okay? Now, I covered that on video 7. I won't take time tonight on that. We cannot measure star distances, even if the stars are trillions of light years away. That would not prove the universe is old. God could have made it yesterday with the stars in place. How old was Adam on the first day God made him? 0. How old did he look? 70. Perfect condition, right? Last year was 69, right? God made a full-grown man and a full-grown woman in a full-grown garden, and it looked, to us, it would look old. He knew he wasn't old. Adam could walk, talk, name all the animals the first day. His mind was already preloaded with a vocabulary. Has to be that way. It's not going to work. He didn't make a sperm and an egg in the garden to hope you find each other. No. And where are you going to grow up at? Okay. It has to be a full-grown man and woman. So God made a full-grown universe. No problem. Crybaby, good to have you here. Kent, why don't you think it's time for Christian intelligent design proponents to provide verifiable evidence for the existence and actions of their designer? Is there
Good morning.
Hi.
Hi, good morning. I thought I noticed nobody else was on here, and I thought I'd keep you company until somebody else showed up.
Oh, thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm well. How are you today?
I'm okay.
This is from all of us.
You getting any snow out there?
I didn't get any snow yet.
Well,
How are you today?
I'm doing well. Up in Chuck's home area, they're getting snowed in.
Oh,
Well, they're not snowed in, but they're getting snow there.
wow.
Here it's I don't know what the temperature is. I'm trying to look at the clock. Here it's 38 degrees and it's kind of drizzling rain.
Wow.
Not bad. You've been having some good shows.
How are you? How are you today?
I'm doing very well. Christian had a good teaching last night.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, for our Chuck said he would be back on here.
Oh, I hope he makes it today. I just had this thought.
Yeah.
Let me see. I ran it by somebody this morning.
Yeah.
What if we were to be in an alternate universe?
Yeah.
And I can't remember what it was, but it was funny. If we were in an alternate universe,
Yeah.
and I started putting all these people together on the channel, and it was kind of comical, but I can't recall who I connected together. It was funny though. Oh, I remember what it was. Nope, I can't tell. It was too funny.
Thanks, Kevin.
Oh, who's Kevin? Are you with your family?
My brother's kids are here. My niece and nephews.
Oh, how sweet. How old are they?
8 and around 8.
Are they staying with you for the day?
For the night.
For the night? Wow, that's going to be exciting. You guys going to build a tent in your living room to sleep in?
Yeah. They got their own bunk beds.
That's nice. They got so they have their own bunk beds. Are they at your house or are you at theirs?
They're at my house.
You have bunk beds just for them there. What a special uncle you are.
Oh, got a room just for them. Their own TV and stuff.
Well, that's really nice. Can I come stay?
Not much.
You know what? That's really sweet. Do they come over very often?
Yeah.
I guess they do if they have their own room. What do y'all do when they come there?
A lot of times they just love going on YouTube.
Oh, you going to let them get on this show today and talk a little bit? They can get into your microphone and talk?
I don't know. Maybe. But
Maybe without giving their names, you wouldn't want them to give their names. Maybe they'd like to get on and talk and tell me what their Christmas was like and stuff.
maybe.
So they like to get on your internet and look at YouTube, right? What do they look at?
They go on YouTube, watch YouTube shows.
My great granddaughter does that. Can't remember what it is she likes to watch. She's just 2 years old, so she likes to watch all those cartoon things.
Yeah. Yeah, they're crazy buggies.
Do you ever remember Captain Kangaroo?
I heard of them.
You never watched Captain Kangaroo. How about Sesame Street?
I seen a little bit of it as a kid, but mainly stuff I watched was stuff like when I was a kid. I watched Muppet Babies. I watched Looney Tunes, Tiny Toons.
Who's your favorite character in Looney Tunes?
I always liked Bugs Bunny the best.
That was my youngest son's favorite, was Bugs Bunny.
Uh-huh.
I actually made him a Bugs Bunny room one day, and I got curtains and stuff and made him a bedspread. You know, I bought material that had the Bugs Bunny pattern on it.
Oh.
He was really into Bugs Bunny.
I also watch other stuff like Simpsons.
Simpsons stuff is something I never really watched before. I think I've caught a little bit of it. I was never into adult cartoons.
And I also liked Beavis and Butthead as a kid.
Now that is a show I never saw. Had to be funny, right?
Yeah, it was a crazy show. I always grew up watching it.
Now explain to me what Beavis and Butthead is, other than kind of like silly comedy.
Two crazy teenage kids. Oh,
Who's
look
here?
No, in the comments.
Hmm.
Hi, Mrs. Faithful. You guys are having a good day so far? That's Miss Ahmad.
Hi, MM. Why don't you come on?
Yeah, come on.
The link is there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why don't you come on for a little bit? I miss talking to you. Oh, I hope I didn't scare her off. I have a tendency to do that to people, you know.
But you're an adorable, lovable person.
You're so sweet. You're probably the only person in the whole world that ever tells me that. You know that, Logan? Either you don't get it or you really are sweet. And I think you're really sweet.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Where else? Oh yeah.
Yeah?
We used to get those letter streams with Stump was on and Lupin was on. It was all gone crazy.
Yeah. I think Lupin has got he's got some he went through some health problems, and I think because of his health problems he might not. No, I'm the scary one. I might come on later if you guys are still going. Okay, you're not. Listen, you're not scary. You don't scare me, MM.
What happened?
But I think Lupin has had some physical issues, and because he has physical issues, and went through some illnesses and so forth, and may even still be going on some medication and so forth. I watched a video that he put out a couple of years ago, where he talked about it. I think a lot of his things that people don't understand about him may be related to all of that. I think Lupin, deep down in his heart, is a really, really nice guy. And when I was on your program the other day, and Chuck was on, and Aiden was on, and I think Claude, maybe some others, I gave my viewpoint very strongly, and about certain things, and that still stands. I'm hoping that the people in the other community will actually listen to that.
Can I show
And
you something?
yes, please.
This is Aiden doing an impression of Father Charles.
What
Oh.
is Kent Hovind going to get something out of it? Like, I know there's damage to his reputation because of what he said, but he's not going to get any money out of Mark Stoney.
Hi, Aiden.
Okay.
Well, it's not Aiden that you're talking to right now. It's Ken Hovind.
Versus
Thank you very
Kent
much.
right now.
How's it going, gentlemen?
What's up, Mr. Hovind?
Well, I'll tell you what. We've been operating really good over here at Dinosaur Adventure Scam right now. Things are going really well. Your Mentits, Alabama. Things are going great.
Yes.
So,
That's one
how
of
about
his
yourself?
personalities.
I'm doing okay.
Well, that's good. That's good. I hope that you're donating plenty to our 777 club. If you donate $7
Oh, yeah, we're
every
moving.
single day, then you can join our 777 club, Dustin.
Well, on the down low, I'm already a part of the 777 club.
Well, I already figured that you were, but I've already said many times, I don't even check that thing because I don't actually care about the people who donate and support my ministry. I mean, come on.
That's one of his personalities. The other one is Brett King.
Well, Brett Keane.
I know what it was.
Oh, I thought he was.
It's been said many times, so the Brett Keane voice is literally just Ken Hovind.
Okay, I guess he's just.
What do you say, Faithful?
Well, I know what it was. I would like to see very much if you could set it up, okay?
Yeah.
On your channel. I would like to see Seven. You know who Seven is. That's Achilles. Yeah. I would like to see Seven and Kent Hovind have a lengthy discussion on anything they want to talk about. Now, wait a minute. You can make this happen. Because instead of having the actual people there, you could have Chuck Wiley as Seven, and you could have Aiden as Kent Hovind. And that could really be a funny, funny, funny show. That would have Deviant in stitches.
She got like that before. When she seen this one video I made of Kent, it made her laugh crazy. Like,
you know, I saw that, and I must not be on that line of thinking because I didn't understand it. But as long as you enjoy it, and as long as other people, as long as she thought it was really funny, if I had understood it, I might have been able to. Hey, I'm not in my 30s or 40s, so it's kind of like a different time zone. But what do you think of having that type of a show to last for however it is that they want to dialogue?
Yeah, that'd be good.
You think you could make that happen?
Maybe you have to ask Aiden and them.
Well, I'll tell you what. Sometime you ask them. Ask them if they would like to do that. And you know what? They could switch. It could be Seven and Brett King. It could be any of their characters to allow them to do some dialogue. And you know what? Claude could get thrown in on that because he does some good impersonations too. It would be fun to have an impersonator night. You know, we're kind of like they do on, what is it? Open mic night and stuff like that at different taverns and stuff. You could have You could have an impersonation night where all these people can come on and be somebody else, and they can have this discussion, but they can't discuss. They can't be them. Now, Aiden could be Charles talking to Seven and so forth, but Charles can't be Charles, and Aiden can't be Aiden, and Claude can't be Claude, and BBM can't be BBM. MM has to be somebody else. But you have to be you, because you're the moderator.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be good.
That's when I would be sure and watch. I can't get in on it because I can't imitate anybody except for Jesus. And I'm not imitating, I'm living out his life. So, but anyway, that's another story. But anyway, anybody that's listening to this, I think that you could just call it an imitators night or something,
Yeah.
That'd be
good.
fun. That would be.
He's
Oh,
moving up. I don't know.
Here.
I know what.
What?
You could be Christian Pike.
Brother Pike?
Yeah, you could be Brother Pike. And Brother Pike could be Logan.
I don't know.
And you could have your very own alternate universe right there on your channel.
Oh, you want to see the part where he imitates Father Charles?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm at work.
Oh, that's all right.
My bad.
How are you today, Aiden?
Oh, I'm. How about yourself?
Good. Miss Mott had a show before. They wanted you on there to do impression.
They wanted me on the show to do what now?
Fire truck impression.
Oh, well. Hello, everyone. Grace and peace to everyone. Father Charles here. And today we're gonna go on an action-packed dissertation all about scripture and what it has to say about Dustin being...
You're too fast. You need to slow down.
Mm-hmm. What was... Sorry, what was that?
Your pace is too fast.
I'm working.
Slow down.
I'm trying my best. Right? Not something that you just perfect overnight, Dustin. I mean, come on.
Hear your impression, but I couldn't find a video where you do it.
It's not the most common.
What do you think of it?
I think it's so funny. I think you could have a whole show like that and just tell everybody that comes on there they need to be somebody else. That would be hilarious. You could do 2 or 3 of them, not necessarily in a row, but you could probably just think of all the fun you could have. They could talk about real stuff that's going on as those people. The possibilities could be absolutely endless. Oh, you could even have somebody be Mark Stoney, or Mark Stoney could be somebody else.
But he did the Father Charles thing.
And one of my impressions, I'll admit that. It's not the one that gets used most frequently.
Would you like to do Miss Mott impression?
Who, me?
Oh, hey everybody, Miss Ahmad here, and I'm just here to make a totally calm video and then go off halfway through and go off on an absolute tirade about 30 different people.
I'm so glad that this community can laugh at themselves. Nobody takes that serious. I wouldn't think that anybody would take that serious. I'd like to see him do Claude Balls.
Yeah, he did that before.
Did he?
Yeah, before. Miss Mott.
Funny. That's so funny. That is so funny. I'm telling you. Got anything more like that you can play? That's just hilarious.
Until the man with the paddy wagon show up and wrap you in the suit with the really long arms.
She's gonna hear this, and then I'm gonna get a message because this from her already. I can tell. Thank you, Gangster Ghost.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh, sorry about that.
You know what I found really funny, Dustin? You were talking about stupid as a certain person coined the term. He was the one that first started calling him stupid. But he was saying, and I'm sure you remember, Dustin, there was so many times that he was like, well, the only reason I'm coming around here is just because of Gangster Ghost, you know? I'm just here for GG, I'm here to hang out with him, and that's the only reason why I'm here. Do you recall him saying anything along those lines?
Multiple times I do recall him saying this.
Yeah. So me and Atheist Jr. did a stream yesterday on a completely different channel. Like, on Atheist Jr.'s channel. Nothing to do with any of this, what's going on. None of that was mentioned. None of that had anything to do with what we were talking about. And who's one of the first people that shows up in chat to go, hey, is it okay if I join the stream, or is it atheist only? Just constantly in the chat. But he doesn't care about any of the people over here.
Who's he
He doesn't care
imitating?
about any of
Well, and that's the other thing is like he doesn't really care about
Lupin.
Oh, he's imitating Lupin. Okay.
Lupin?
I couldn't tell. Because I don't listen
anything, right? I mean, he cares about what people think to a certain degree, right? It's the people he quote unquote respects, but he doesn't care about boundary lines. He doesn't care about issues that are brought up to his face. He just rolls over them like a steamroller, like, oh, these aren't even here.
Yeah, and then he's shocked to like turn around at the very end and just find this like path of destruction behind him, and the angry mob just like gathered around to go, why the hell did you do this, and just like waste everybody's time. And he's like, what's going on? What? It's not me that did any of this. It's one of you guys in the angry mob's fault, alright? That's your guys' fault, alright? That can't be my fault. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing back there, so it couldn't be my fault.
Oh, dude, well, I'm trying to patch things together over there. I agree with most of what you're saying, but I'm not allowed to agree with it. So you're wrong, but you're right.
You're wrong, but you're right.
He's a crazy guy. What do you thought of that? Faithful.
I'm sorry, Logan. There's a cat in the house somewhere, and I don't know where it is.
Oh, no.
Well, I let it in because it's cold outside. I don't think it went back out, but I can't see it in here.
Oh.
And let me look in one more place.
Oh.
As long as it's not in the living room to scratch up the couch and stuff in there, it'll be all right. Maybe it's downstairs running around the basement.
Oh,
I was supposed to be watching the cat, and I got on and started talking to you.
Oh, sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
Yeah, Mr. Mod, she's crazy lady. That was so funny how he does Mr. Mod.
He does a good job of missing Mod. Has anybody ever done Deviant?
Deviant? No, I don't think so.
Well, Missing Maud is a very, very sweet, wonderful lady. And you call her an angel all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, she probably is an angel with a little bit of I can't think of the right word. Maybe her halo's on a little bit crooked.
Oh. She had a show the other day. She was painting.
Did she? Oh, I'll have to watch that. Cat just sheds everything too. Yeah, Maud, that's right. I went into the hospital about 2 years ago because I had a full cardiac arrest. They thought I had an aortic tear, so they told me they were going to give me a CAT scan. And I said, what? I'm here. I'm freezing cold. I don't feel good. And you want to run a cat all over me so that it can claw me up and drop hairs all over the place? Seriously, that's what hospitals do? and they started talking to my daughter because they didn't think I was in my right mind and I couldn't make decisions. I can't imagine that, can you? And yes, you can't answer that.
Yeah. Stephen, he called me a leprechaun.
Well, a leprechaun would be fun.
He thinks me as a troll. I think he's projecting.
You think he's what?
Projecting. He's a troll.
Well, you got your own channel, and who is it that watches all of your stuff and knows what you're doing over here?
Stephen, I know.
Well, somebody is. So who's trolling who? I'd like to know. Seems to me like, and I realize that maybe that Stump, he probably really does care and doesn't want you getting mixed in with bad people. But I'm going to tell you something. That's part of why I'm here, because Stump can relax. I listen to a lot of your shows that I'm not on, and if anybody was doing anything disrespectful to you, like the other day when I thought you were being disrespected and not being treated right, I got on and said something about it. So, we watch out for you, and Father Chuck is back now, and he watches out for you too. So Stump can probably breathe a little bit easier, and knowing that, there are people that really do care about you, and that we've known you probably longer than he has, and you're part of our family.
Oh, thank you.
But I appreciate him being concerned for you. I think he kind of looks at you like, I mean, he's a dad, so he might look at you a little bit that way. He just kind of, like I said the other day, I think he's just gotten caught up in what is affecting everybody that's over there, and I hate to see that for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we do, if you follow another dimension where you and Father Charles are married, Aiden and Dustin and Lupin are your sons.
I don't think Chuck could last 2 hours being married to me. I think he'd blow his brains out.
Why?
I just don't think he could handle it. But it might be interesting. Maybe. Oh, that's an interesting thought. I'm a troll. GG is not a bad thing. It's fun. You're right, Missing Mud. You're not the troll.
That's her identity. She identifies as a troll.
Does she look like one?
No.
I didn't think so. I thought trolls were supposed to be ugly and big and trolly.
Stephen, he identifies as a Proverbs guy.
He does.
Gender identity.
Stephen is a shorter bus driver. Bus rider? I don't have my glasses on. Bus rider. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Well, maybe I'm Missing Mud. Maybe I'm the one that wouldn't be able to handle Chuck for an hour. So maybe that's not a good idea. Besides, we're not supposed to keep men happy. They're supposed to keep us happy. Isn't that the way it's supposed to work, MM? I'm reading the comments. You haven't got them posted, but I got my iPad open. I could put on my glasses, then I'd be able to see better.
I got them overlapped.
Oh, you know what? You do, but on my phone it's too tiny.
Oh.
So, but on my iPad it's bigger print. Short bus for handicapped people. Oh, so let's see. Stephen is a shorter bus rider, so he's handicapped. You know what? I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
Okay. What about? What if it turns out that Bigfoot people see is really Steven when he walks out in the woods line?
I got a feeling like it'd be more like 7. You remember that picture I sent you of him?
Yeah.
And how hairy he is? Maybe he's Bigfoot.
Oh no.
Yeah. He's probably Bigfoot in the alternate universe.
Wow. He's funny when he says it there. You heard of Thomas Paine, one father?
Yeah.
He said his name. He said Paine. Say Thomas Paine, writing for Thomas Paine. That was so funny.
You've got the best sense of humor.
And he also said, here's the other time he said this about ACs. We don't have imagination like ACs do, believe it in monkeys.
I hear you. MM, are you making reference to 7? He has blue eyes. Have you actually? She says, LOL, a blue-eyed freaking Bigfoot.
I think she might be talking about Steven.
Oh. Does Steven have blue eyes?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. I've never looked. Missing Mud knows somebody with blue eyes. Who are you talking about, MM? Oh, nope. Steven. You know what? I never noticed he had blue eyes. Yeah. And when I was talking to him down at DAL, I didn't really even notice him being tall. I guess I'm just not very observant, am I?
Well, you know, he went to Georgia in a kilt in a Scottish festival.
Oh, you got pictures of that?
He posted them on Facebook before.
Oh, now, Logan, you need to find those pictures. And you know how you can kind of make people dance and stuff? You could have fun with that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't already done that. Grab that off of Facebook and you could put that to music or something.
Yeah. Miss Ahmad said she noticed everything.
Ah. Well, she ought to ask Chuck sometime how observant I am. I can see a picture of somebody and I look behind them and I can even notice the time that might be on the clock on the wall, if it's not a digital clock. Geek guys don't have blue eyes normally, right? I mean, Greek. Yeah. What color is Greek?
Why?
Well, I don't know. Missing Mud says geek guys don't have blue eyes normally, right? I mean, Greek. What color are Greeks?
White.
Are they white?
Yeah.
What color are their eyes?
All kinds. It's probably blue or green or hazel. All kinds.
No, you're right. Achilles is not a geek. I think he's Bigfoot.
He kind of reminds me of that guy off of the original Ninja Turtle movie.
Is that who he reminds you of? Was that a good guy or a bad guy?
He was a good guy. He played Casey Jones.
You know, I saw Ninja Turtles on TV when it was a cartoon a few times, but I never watched the movies. I've probably been to about a half a dozen movies since True Grit came out with John Wayne.
Oh, yeah, that guy is also Greek. The guy who played Casey Jones.
Really?
Yeah.
I always thought Greek was a yogurt.
I don't know. Greek from Greece.
Yeah, well, I think Seven is more wrapped up in Greek mythology than he is in Jesus.
Yeah. Before he compared the God of the Bible to Zeus.
Well, that's because he believes more in Greek mythology than he does in the Bible. Now, that's my personal viewpoint. Achilles reminds me of the head vampire in an interview with Vampire. Yeah, he'd like to be the head vampire, I'm sure.
Yeah. Here's here's other Greek actors out there, like the guy who played the villain in Titanic.
Really, are Greek actors, do they usually play villains?
Nah. Like the Casey Jones guy was a good guy.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he played the villain in Titanic. You ever seen that movie?
You know, I saw the movie Titanic, but I don't remember there being a villain.
He's kind of the villain. He's the one where he's the husband, the rich guy husband of the main lady.
Oh, now see, it has been so many years since I've seen the Titanic. I just remember I saw it. I don't remember much about it except for the Titanic going down and people being on life rafts.
Yeah, that guy Achilles, he's just so funny. Every time he talks makes me laugh. He's just a funny guy. He like to call Aces mocos.
He calls what?
Aces mocos. So I could call him coffee. Yeah.
You know what? I'm not gonna comment on that. The bad guy from the Titanic is Greek.
Yeah, his actual ethnicity in real life.
Huh. Oh, Missing Mod says, I told him to move to the U.S. and get a wife with his voice, and he said no. Well, you know what, MM? I read an email that he sent to me because those pictures, and I think I sent the pictures to you too. I sent those to him. And I read that email again today about how he was talking about the cuteness factor. He says, paraphrasing, I stayed up night and day, da da da. And it kind of messes up with the cuteness factor. I think he opened the camera that day so that he could impress you with his cuteness. So were you impressed? Mookers. Yeah, there you go.
He's just so funny. He's just a funny guy.
He is. But I'm just wondering, was Missing Mod impressed with his cuteness when he opened his camera? Because I know he did it for that. I heard the video. At least if I remember correctly.
When he came on camera, I guess he said hi, Mrs. Maud.
You read the entire email from him. Yeah, that was one of his short ones. I could probably pull it up and read it to you if you'd like to hear it, Missing Mod. I don't think I could read all of it to you, but I could about the pictures and his cuteness. Would you like to hear it? I'll find it. You have to let me know in comments. I gotta find my email though. Okay, gotta move this. What am I looking for? This and this. Oh.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I didn't know that he said my name. Is that still up? I don't know if that's up or not. I remember him making a comment, and I don't know that he said your name. It's been too long ago. But let me see if I can find. He said, "What you saw was a man who turned his day into night for the last 3 months, living in the U.S. time zone instead of his own, and then sleeping for 5 hours and waking up and staying up without noon naps, which has a terrible impact on the cuteness coefficient. Not that he cares anyway. I didn't appear so you could find me cute." And then he goes on to pay me a left-handed compliment. We'll just leave that alone. Anyway, so yeah, he talked about his cuteness factor. Let me see. I'm going to get out of that so that I can go back to this. Oops. Trying to work with two different things just doesn't work for me. There we go. I don't know if that is still up. It was on your program, I think. And it would have been, let me go back to that email. It would have been in the month of, first part of November, if he was on your program, and whenever it was, because I sent it to him shortly afterwards.
Sorry about that. I had to see what the kids are doing.
Oh, you're good.
I got them presents. They finally got their presents and stuff.
Oh, how exciting!
Because they were sick around Christmas. They couldn't come over.
That's what I remember you saying that.
And they also got me gifts too.
Did they? What did they give you?
Like, there's one cup with this elf guy on it, a hat, and a shirt.
Nice.
Yeah, I remember him mentioning. I think he might have said your actual name, Miss Maud.
I think he did too. I think he did when he opened his camera. You were on the show. Was that on her channel?
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been in the first part of November, because my email to him where I sent him the pictures, because I actually sent him the pictures that I sent you, Logan.
Oh.
And
yeah, he reminded me of that guy from Ninja Turtles a bit. He also reminded me of that's the most close person who looks like him. What if he is him?
It could be, and maybe he lives in an alternate universe.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Missing Maud says, "Well, now I feel bad. I never said anything because I didn't know he mentioned me." Yeah, Missing Maud, I think he was trying to impress you.
Yeah. Get all the ladies like Mark does.
Huh?
What? But not the video.
Yeah, I think at that time he was trying to impress you with his manliness.
Oh.
I'm not so sure that he did.
Oh, did you read his letter?
Yeah, I did. I only read part of it. It was very short. It would have taken me a couple minutes, but after the little bit that I did read, he went on to give me some what I call left-handed compliments, and told me to Thanks for your kind words. It showed me how much you earned my wasted words the past 3 months. Go ahead now and enjoy the company of the enlightened and illuminated Father Charles, Gangster Ghost, and Claude Balls.
Illuminati.
Yeah, he mentioned you.
Oh.
And Claude.
Oh.
I thought that was exciting.
Oh, guess who's here? Scott Kettle.
Hi, Sue. You gonna come in? I'm just talking to Gigi until somebody else joins the room. I've got I'm in the middle of something, but I don't want him to be here all by himself.
Yeah, thank you. What the?
There we go.
What happened?
Nothing.
Okay. But yeah, Aiden called him Scott Kettle before.
Yeah, and you know what? That's all right.
Yeah. Are you and what's his name still friends?
Me and who? 7?
Yeah.
Oh, we never were friends. We emailed a lot, but Logan, you're my friend.
Oh, thank you.
7 and I were never friends. We were never meant to be friends. I actually wanted to find out who he is and what he was all about, and he's really showed that, hasn't he? He's a very funny fella, isn't he?
Yeah.
He makes you laugh.
Yeah. He's funny. He said, so funny. He said, Thomas, Paine.
Do you still watch Steven's channels?
Not really.
No. Is Ryan still on?
Yeah, I think so.
There was one night you were on Chuck's show. There was one night a long time ago when 7 came on his show and was talking his agenda and you know I told Chuck that night and the other ones, I said, you know, let's let him say whatever it is he wants to say, and then he can go back to the other group and do what he needs to do. You know, go back with the people that he really wants to associate with and talk to them. And Christian said, I'm okay with that, but he just stayed and stayed and stayed. And you and I were on after Chuck left the broadcast that night. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just the 3 of us for a while, and then you had to leave, and it was just him and me. That was the last time we talked, but I told him I would not go back over to the Proverbs Guy channels, and I haven't. I don't even look at them.
Yeah.
Now, where is Mr. Kettle? Is he up north in Sweden or someplace?
Yeah, he's in Sweden.
He is. Now, is somebody else up there? Is that Mr. Logo?
Yeah, he's from Germany, but he's up there, and the Egyptian lady, Mrs. Outcast.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Well, I hope everybody is warm.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy, he's just so funny. He's just a funny guy.
You got any more funny clips of his that you can play?
Let's see. Oh.
You know, I'm thinking a lot of people aren't coming on your stream today because it's Saturday and they're probably out shopping and stuff. Maybe you want to start one later on this afternoon or early evening.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe you might want to send out some messages like, MM, I don't know when a good time would be for you to come on, and Sue Kettle, I don't know if later would be good for you, but maybe you can ask people if there'd be a better time today for to get on, and you can go spend some time with your nieces and nephews and play games with them.
Oh, Dustin like to come on.
Is Dustin might come on? I hope so.
He's a crazy little guy.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, they had a good. He and Deviant had a good conversation after I left yesterday.
Yeah.
Logan, you're going to have to excuse me for a minute. I've got to go figure out where that cat is.
Okay.
Because he has claws and he could be doing just about anything. And maybe
Claws?
he has claws. He's got claws. And he's a guy too. So you know what else he has. I'm going to leave it at that. I'll be back in a minute.
Here he is. A crazy Joker guy. Hi, Dustin. Are you there, Dusty?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm just working.
Oh. How's your day been?
Pretty nice, actually. I thought it was going to rain, and it didn't.
That's good. But, that's good. What type of job do you have?
I do a bunch of different jobs, buddy. I do whatever I can to keep a paycheck in my pocket and food in my belly.
Oh, that's good. Do you work for the village?
Do I work for the village? No, that was one time I needed the money then like I need the money now.
Oh, that's just joking. Oh. Yeah, what do you think of these crazy shows we've been having?
I think that we have a battle between two spirits.
Well, I need to. Do you know that Achilles showed his face on video before?
Yeah, why? I've seen Achilles.
Yeah, he kind of looks like the guy from the original Ninja Turtle movie.
That's hilarious. I'm gonna have to use that against him.
Yeah. No, he's also Greek too.
Huh?
Yeah, the guy who played Casey Jones, he's Greek too.
Well, I guess that makes sense. They do have similar noses now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. And the guy who played the bad guy in Titanic,
yeah,
you know the lady's husband, he's Greek.
Yeah, that douchebag.
Yeah, he's Greek too.
Right.
And the guy who was the original. You ever heard of the Fright Night movie?
What is it?
Fright Night.
Yeah, I've heard of the movie. I don't know if I've ever watched it.
The vampire guy in it, he's Greek too.
Interesting.
Yeah. What if he's related to you?
It's possible. Well, no, it's not possible. I have no Greek in my blood.
Oh, you sure?
Pretty sure.
You ever checked your blood?
Yes.
Oh. What if it turns out? Oh yeah, here's another Greek actor, the guy who played the detective and the main detective in the Saw movies. He's like the sidekick of the Jigsaw. He's Greek too.
Why are you bringing up Greek actors to me? I'm confused.
Because they all could be related to Achilles. What if they are?
It wouldn't have any effect on anything at all.
Oh.
I mean, he might actually have some inheritance he doesn't know about. That's maybe about the sum of the short total of that.
Yeah. Miss Ahmad, she It's like tons of jobs, eh? She also said I spoke to Achilles off screen. He's a nice guy, just stubborn.
Who?
Stubborn.
Who?
Miss Mod talked to Achilles.
Achilles is a good guy. I don't know what your guys' issue is with him.
I know. I like Achilles. He's funny.
Right? Like, I understand your problem with Lupin. I get that. But I don't understand the problem with Achilles.
I like Achilles. He's funny when he calls them locals. He says Thomas Paine. So funny. That guy Thomas Paine, he called him Thomas Paine. That was funny. And he also said, we don't have imaginations like ACs do, believing in monkeys. So funny. Yeah, he doesn't believe in monkeys.
It is a strange and enchanted world you live in. Can I come visit sometime?
Okay.
No, seriously, bro. Like, I want to know, what kind of drugs are you on, and where can I get them? Damn.
I don't know. I don't need drugs.
I do. I need whatever you're on.
Okay. High on life.
You must be, dude. I don't know. It's all left field, bro. What's up? What's the itinerary for today?
That Achilles is planning to take over the Earth.
Well, we can call up Pinky and the Brain and see if they have any suggestions.
Yeah, that's were you on Proverbs Guy's show last night?
I don't think there was a show last night. Was there a show last night?
I don't know.
I don't think there was. I looked. I didn't see anybody. Not last night. I don't want to go on Stump's show.
What's your problem with Stump?
It's not my problem with Stump. It's like half of the freaking Bible's allegory with that guy, right? And it makes it hard to listen to. Like, oh, that's allegory. That's allegory. If he doesn't like it, it's allegory. I can't stand that. Like, I mean, if the Bible's talking about some ethereal, like magical place where the garden used to be, I don't read it that way. But he keeps insisting that, oh, that's the way it is. It's not. It's possible. I'm not going to say he's wrong, but he's coming at it like he's right, and I don't believe him. Is anybody there?
Yeah, he said, did he say that it was really not a carnal place?
What?
Like the garden?
No, the garden was not carnal. Or, well, maybe it was because it had fruit there. I don't know, man. That whole carnality thing is a whole other, like, it's a rabbit hole. It puts him in a position where he can be judge and jury of who's going to go to heaven and who's going to go to hell. He elevates the scriptures so he can elevate his position. And then he sophisticatedly, like, drops it in there. Like, I know how to do this and not go to... Like, what do you mean? Are you a guru or something, Stump? Like, I don't understand.
Why do some people say he's not agnostic, like a Gnostic? That's what some people call him that.
A Gnostic? Yeah, lots of people call him that. And I'm kind of starting to go over to that camp. Because the way he deals with the scriptures is just, I mean, like, yeah, he reads them. You know, it's all good and well that he has knowledge of the Bible. But then he jumps to wild conclusions about it, right? I've never heard anywhere anywhere but Stump that the garden was like this ethereal, like allegory place. Not even in atheistic circles, I haven't heard that.
Wow. I don't know.
So I don't know. I got major issues with Stump when it comes to the scriptures. Like I don't know, man. Like I hope he's saved. I hope he's who he says he is. I really do, because I like Stump.
Yeah.
But I don't like the way he goes about things.
Yeah, me too. He's a good guy.
Yeah, Stump's a great guy, right? I mean, personally, if I ever got to know him, but when it comes to scripture, he turns into this gatekeeper, like sitting at the top of the wall with his howitzer saying, "Nobody shall pass unless you have clean shoes." Right? Like a gatekeeper, bro. Like he's going to climb up over the wall. Instead of holding the ladder and keeping it secure, he'll kick it over while on his way over the top. Right? Nobody can follow in my steps.
What about Lupin? Does he do that?
Dude, don't even get me started on pooping. I'm trying to get that kind of squared away. I like these guys. I do. They are my friends. We just have really big differences when it comes to the scriptures. You know, you got to make up my mind. Is it my sin that puts me in hell, or did Jesus die for all sin? And if it's the refraining from sin that gets me to heaven, then you're basically preaching works-based salvation. Go ahead and hold your breath and tell me that that's not work. To abstain from doing something is the greatest level of work there is.
Oh. Come in, Miss Egyptian.
Hey, Deviant Outcast, how you doing?
She said in the comments she needs to talk to you about the Garden of Eden. And the gonna be nah, baby. Oh, sorry.
She wants to talk to me about a Garden of Eden.
Yeah, about the Garden of the.
I'm not into timeshares.
Not that garden. The Garden of Eden.
Oh, come on, that was funny.
Yeah.
I don't believe in timeshares, Deviant Outcast. You can't get me.
Going to close a couple of 3 or so 100 tables. What you talking about?
What?
That's what she
said. Is Deviant having a stroke on the keyboard?
I don't know what she's talking about.
Me either.
She laughed. Oh no. She goes crazy when she laughs.
I know. It was probably the stroke comment that got her. Oh.
Yeah. Do you think? What would you do if you met Achilles in person?
I'd give him a hug. I love Achilles. Achilles is a good guy.
Yeah, he's funny. I like Achilles. He's a funny, crazy guy. Just every time he talks, makes me laugh. When he says mochas, he calls them mochas. He says he doesn't believe in monkeys. He's just a funny guy. Is he as funny as you, Dustin?
I don't know. I don't really think I'm that funny.
Oh.
I think I make jokes when I have to, but that's about it.
But is it true what they say you're the real life Joker?
I mean, I couldn't act like him, but I could do his tactics.
Oh, you can't remind me of a crazy Joker. He's Aiden, he does a good Joker impression.
Aiden does, yeah, he does. I swear Aiden's been on cocaine before.
I remember that time when he asked you if you didn't get raptured, you'd be the most crazy Joker person. Why did you leave?
I would. I seriously would. I would go crazy. I'd make sure nobody has any ability to enforce anything. I'd go after all pillars or forms of authority. I'd go guerrilla war tactics. And yeah, I'd make sure nobody could do anything.
Yeah. Why did you leave when he asked you that?
What?
When Aiden asked you if you weren't raptured, you'd be the most crazy Joker-like person. And then you leave. Remember that? It was on Fire Charles.
I probably got kicked out because of signal problems.
Oh. You're a funny character too, Dustin. You're a funny little guy.
Definitely an interesting psychological study.
Yeah, what if... Oh. You know that, Miss Outcast? That's probably one thing. She might have a show about Egyptians.
I know. I'm kind of excited. I want to show up. I want to watch what she has to say.
Yeah, what if she say you're the Egyptians?
Well, I mean, I don't know, buddy. You have a lot of what if questions.
I'm just joking with you.
Where is everybody else?
I have no idea. Fire Truck say he'd be on here after he gets his lunch. I don't know. Miss Moz in the comments and Miss Outcast says she'd be in here soon. I'm not sure.
I like Miss Outcast.
Yeah. She's been in the community a long time. She was in Mark's show. Would you ever? What if they ask you to be in part of a parody band of those people?
I had to do it for the right amount of money.
$100,000.
Maybe. If they're willing to offer me $100,000, they can go up to 150. That's my method, right? Like if you're gonna offer me this much, that means you can actually spend that much.
Oh,
I already know.
Miss Outcast's gonna join soon.
Sweet.
Aiden likes to eat Canadian bacon.
Canadian bacon. As long as it has syrup on it, and it came on the back of a moose.
Yeah. And then he says it.
I don't know how to get creative.
Yeah, I could see Aiden having like 30 empty maple syrup bottles right next to his bed.
Yeah. You ever played Fortnite?
Me, no. I don't play very many games.
You don't play games. You're for real.
I'm for real. That's because when I pull the trigger, something actually fucking happens.
Whoa. Are you alright?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. But, did you run crazy? Oh, guess who's here?
Idiot.
Hi, David.
Deviant, educate me on the Garden of Eden.
Oh yes, hello everybody. I'm Deviant Outcast, the Hinga Herga Bergen.
Wrong
I'm going to
area.
talk all about Egypt.
She's not Danish. That's
They're all the same.
Danish. What are you
They're
doing?
all the
No, they're
same.
not.
Justin,
No,
I can
They're all
trust
the
that
same.
you. I can. Aiden? Thank you, Justin.
She's not Danish. That's the whole wrong region.
Right.
I mean, like
You
it's like Australian. No,
xenophobic.
it's like Australian versus New Zealand accents. There's like a tiny little difference in terms of their inflection, and they're like, "No, mate, it's totally different. I tell you what, with the buggery moo, it's a totally different dialect. It is."
I understand New Zealanders. I understand Australians, Americans, English-speaking Canadians, British. I understand all of them. I don't understand all of what Danish people are speaking about. I can read it, but when they
Yeah,
talk,
you
it's
can't.
like
You know, there's no. Yeah, there's a whole world of difference, and they are right next to each other.
yeah. Norwegian's completely different. It's very easy to understand. Can't speak it.
I gotta
Well,
go silent mode for a little bit, guys. I gotta fire up a leaf blower. I'll be back with you.
The Danish hit squad is converging on him as we speak.
Guess who's watching? Dune?
I'm watching Dune.
Scott Kettle.
Hello, Aiden. I'm watching Dune. Oh, really? Which one? Which version? You gotta let me know which version you're watching. That's awesome, though. Seriously. We got a TV mounted in our living room yesterday. It's a nice little flat screen. Nothing special or anything like that, but we've been trying to get that. It's been a project of ours for a little bit, so we finally got all the means together and permission from the landlord, so we got that up, and we got an original Xbox console from 2001. So I'm going to go over to the retro game shop. I'm on my way right now to grab a couple of games on the cheap so that we could have some nostalgia from the good old days. So that should be fun.
Wait. What did you just say? You said, what were you going to get?
Oh, our original Xbox games.
Okay.
It's for like the old Xbox, the first one that came out.
Yeah, really old.
It is really old, all right? You gotta understand. I was literally in diapers when that thing came out.
Yeah, I know. I will never be able to understand that. Seriously.
That's a retro game console now.
I was like, oh my god, Aiden doesn't remember 9/11.
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't have. Yeah.
That's insane to me.
I mean, you got to think about it.
Earlier. Can't you do it?
Oh, you're watching the 2021 version. Nice. Yeah, I absolutely love the 2021 version. Denis Villeneuve did an absolutely great job with the cinematography of it, especially. But yeah, you'll have to let me know what you think of it at the very end. If you're able to get through it, unlike Lupin, I hope you'll be able to get through it without falling asleep.
Yeah, Scott Kettle likes it.
Scott Kettle.
Very proud of that.
I know. And that's why I'm laughing. Poor Sid. The one with the guy. That's right, Missy Mod. The one with the guy. When it comes to the 1984 Dune from David Lynch, it's kind of like the movie Caligula. The longer the cut you can find of it, the better. It's an experience of a movie. The original cut of the 1984 Dune was supposed to be 5 hours long because that's just
You
That's
cut
just
off.
what?
Are you there?
That's just what?
Oh, sorry. I was saying that the original cut of the 1984 Dune movie was about 5 hours long, but they had to cut it back to be about 2.5 hours, which is why it feels so weird when you watch it, that it just jumps around all over the place. But they did a much better job with the other one, probably primarily because they're able to get to about a little over 5 hours in length with part 1 and part 2. I do know that part 2 that's coming out here is going to be about 3 hours long, and I am so stoked for that. It's like 3 hours and 15 minutes of just greatness that's on the horizon. I'm so excited.
But what if it's really shitty? Like was the second? I think it was the second Lord of the Rings, or maybe the
Deviant,
third, or the 82nd, 52 of Lord of the Rings.
let
I was mad.
me put it this
I
way.
felt
Let me put it this way.
stolen. I have all the time in the world. They
If
stole from me.
if they let me down after in the first one, it's gonna be like the Phantom Menace level of disappointment. Like that's the level that we're talking about in terms of expectations. So
Okay, so pretty high horses.
no, it's
You might actually remember 9/11 after that. There is a possibility. I'm not saying it's gonna be bad. I have no idea what. I've not seen it. I don't know what it's about. Nothing.
no, but you're right. There is a possibility that it could be bad, and
But
maybe I
I
should
will
prepare
say
myself for it.
sequels are generally, and I base this on
Well,
one movie, or maybe no one, but sequels are generally better. Like Terminator.
Really? Well, Terminator 2, yeah, is a great example of a
Yeah.
sequel that's better than the.
And that's actually the only example I can come up with right now.
You know, it's a continuity error that they had in that movie that they were actually going to solve through completely different means. For T2, they were originally going to make it so the T1000 arrived in this like giant flesh ball. Because one of the big conceits of the Terminator movies is that you have to be made of flesh in order to travel through time. Can't be a machine in order to go backwards or forwards through time. So they were going to get around that by him showing up and like cutting his way out of this giant flesh ball. That would have been so cool. But apparently that was like super confusing to the audience when they showed it in the first screening. So they were like, okay, we'd better cut that out.
Yeah.
Was that movie Dune based on you?
Yes. Frank Herbert in 1965 decided that he was going to write a book about somebody's life that hadn't been born for the better part of half a century.
Oh. Wow. Did he travel back in time?
Well, he would travel forward in time then, wouldn't he?
Oh, yeah.
But you might have traveled backwards in time.
Maybe. Nah, he's like Paul in the book. He's got prescience. A whole bunch of the science fiction tropes that modern movies